Hey fam, it's your girl Lala Bunny, head trader at Bimbo Trading Academy, and it's 5:50 in the morning a.m. Tuesday. I believe it is May 6th, 2025. And I just place orders when I'm feeling productive. Like if the market's not open, I'm still do my thing. I have a little bit of money. Right now I just set the screener for stocks between $400 to $500. So this first one, Vertex, I just bought $1 of that. Well, it'll go through at 9:30. Now the current price, since I sold it at 375 and now it's at 441, it's like, oh, it's high, so I'm not gonna buy this one. Oop, I'm trying to go in order. So we just check because I've owned these stocks before. See, I sold it at 469. It dropped to 458. It's not a huge drop. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. I hope we get one that shows a significant drop today, but yeah, I sold it at Duolingo went up. Like I sold a while ago and it really went, it had like a pretty good performance. Look, in the past week, it's been up 25%. I don't know why it would be priced that high, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes the market is irrational. Okay, where's this one based? Okay, California. So I sold it at 510 and it dropped to 475. That's a decent drop. Since before I had bought it around 475. Yeah, I'll take it. So we'll just do this. We just do buy $1, done. And I'm just doing that because I think I'm getting a decent price based on, it's obviously based on the fundamentals of the stock, the companies. I don't have time to research them all, but it is based on their past performance, the sort of range that they trade within. So for example, you can see like the 52-week high, 52-week low. It kind of lets me know what the stock has done this past year. And if you really want to dive deep, you can look at like the whole stock history. That's right here. I think most of you who use Robinhood know how to do. Wow, that's a nice curve. Whew. Watsco, air conditioning, refrigeration, heating. And so I had probably sold it at sold at 514. Do I want back in at 478? Well, here's the thing. What did I buy it at before? 496. So yeah, 478, that's a buy. And it looks like I was getting dividends on this stock as well. You can see them right there. They are small but mighty. All right. So that's what I call a no-brainer right there. Boom. Done. Now, market order Q. It will be market open. Okay. It's actually a limit order. If the price changes drastically from what I'm buying it at right now, I believe that it will reject the order and I'll have to place a new one. This is one I don't want to own because they're a weapons manufacturer. So I probably have never owned this one. All right. So Casey's General Store, that's fine. Okay. So no, it's not a price I want to get in on. Okay, Domino's Pizza. Let's see. I'm not really a huge fan of Domino's in terms of eating it. I don't think it's very good. I'm from New Jersey, so we have the best pizza. Yeah, I'm not getting in at 477 because if you look in the past, I've gotten in at like as low as 428. So why am I going to jump in at 477? I'm not feeling that one. Kaki, what the heck is this one? I'm sure that's not how you say it. All right, based in Virginia. Okay, it's high, so I'm not gonna get it. Well, no, it went up to 500 in the past. All right, $1 is fine. I don't get into deep with certain stocks except ones that I really care about. But actually, that's a good example. Like you can see what I've done with this stock, my history. So looks like I bought it at 452, sold it at 489. I made 8 cents profit. Got back in at 489. Sold it at 527. Where's the profit? Why is there no profit? That's confusing to me. Oh, because I just sold $1 off, so I had a little bit like extra probably. And then added $1 at 380, which was a steal, and sold it again at 402. So you can see I made 12 cents. So I've made 20 cents off the stock. Like, it is what it is. But 20 cents off off a dollar, I only had to put, that's a 20% return. That's why people who are not impressed by that 20 cents, it's like, wait, think about it though. I only put $1 in, made 8 cents, sold it, put $1 in again, made another 12 cents. I mean, I made 20 cents, but only risked $1. I'm not in these stocks heavy. Okay, Group 1 Automotive. What do we got going on here? Okay, Houston, Texas, 409. Have I ever owned this before? Yeah, okay. Oh, so it's a good price. Okay, so yeah, I made money off this stock in the past. In at 339, out at 372, back in at 372, out at 415, in at 415, out at 486. Cool. So what I'm doing there is I reduce my risk when the price pops up. So now getting in at 409, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it for sure. All right. Now I can just change the share price. These are set for stocks that I do not own. I don't want the stocks that I already own showing up on these filters. Okay, there's 22 items between $300 and $400. All right, Visa. Let's see what I paid for it, what I sold it off for. Is they're about the same, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Here's the thing, people, I feel like they don't know when to place an order or not. You place an order when, or you invest your money. Well, I'm trading, so I'm swing trading. But when you think that the stock is basically oversold, what you don't want it to be, I want to make sure I get that right. Oversold versus overbought, I think. When there's too much hype around a stock, you might want to stay away because it could drop by a lot. All right. Let's see. What's my decision on this one? Sold it at 392. I'll just take $1. No big deal. Q fractional order. Let's go. Yeah, you just don't want, I guess, overvalued maybe and undervalued. I'm waiting till we catch a really good one. See, that's about what I sold it for. It's about the same as where it was. Let's see if we find any winners in this batch. Nope. That's higher than I sold it at. I remember selling this one recently. 386, yeah, higher. Okay, let's check out this one. Nope. Not a good buy for me, so I'm going to skip it. I would like to be in every stock eventually, but right now I don't have the funds, so I have to be a little more selective. Not a good buy for me. What I was trying to say is I guess like some people just don't know where to start, and the key is just to start. And I have a feeling this won't let me buy a $1 of it, and that's why I've never owned it before. Like, watch. Sometimes you try to buy it for $1. See, fractional shares unavailable. You have to buy one share. Well, how much does one share cost? $371? Not today. So I can't get in that stock. It's too expensive, too rich for my blood. All right. Let's just see what we got going on. 307. I mean, I could take it or not. It's really take it or leave it. I'm not feeling it. I do a lot of things based on gut. Did we just look at Aon? No, Dublin. Cool. Okay, I sold it at 391. It's down to 355. It's a good buy. I'm taking it. That's an opportunity. That's a buying opportunity. Boom. Now, of course, it is 6 a.m. By the time market opens, the price could change. Especially if it is traded on the 24-hour market. But for the most part, it'll trade within a certain range. These higher price stocks are a little more stable than the penny stocks, which are very volatile. Okay. I don't know. This probably will not let me buy $1. Nope. So no go for today. All right. So I've got to get through this. Willis Towers Watson. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. It's like an insurance company, I believe. Okay, I'm back in on that trade. And by doing this, I get familiar with a lot of stocks. And then I see how they behave. And if they behave strangely, I know it's time for me to pounce. Okay. Where are we at with this one? Yeah. So I sold it at 374. I'm getting 373. I'm getting back in at 334. Yeah. Why the heck not? Let's go. Q fractional order. So this is how I trade. I just wanted to show everyone. I do plan on being successful, so I know no one will learn from someone while they're unsuccessful. So maybe you're here years later, years down the line. Who knows? Oh, good. This is a buy. Okay, you see how I bought it at 343? I sold it at 410. I made 19 cents and, 20 cents. And it's back at 343. So heck yeah. Gucci. Okay, I believe this is, I believe I'm going to boycott this stock. You can see where the stock is based right there, so I'm not going to buy that one. Okay, Molina Healthcare, if you're from California, you've definitely heard of that. 318, sure, I'll get back in. That's fine. No problem. Okay, Snap-on. That's seems like a good company based in Wisconsin. And that noise is my dog. He always doing something. That's a great price for me to get back in. Yes. I've seen these like trucks driving around. They make tools and I think I've seen them. I don't know actually. I'm not 100% sure. But if you have a personal, value system where you want to support certain stocks, you can just read about them. Like if you just want to support, you can do cannabis stocks, solar stocks. You can support people who build homes, banks. There's so many. Okay. Where are we at with this one? Okay, it's a buy. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll end the video. So this pharmaceutical company, let's see where it's at. That's a buy for me. And sometimes I can make the decision very, very quickly. If I hesitate, I usually think it's not really an obvious buy, and you definitely want to go with the ones that are obvious. So for this one, the reason why I didn't have to think about it is because, look, it's at 306. I sold it at 335. It's down to 306. I'll take it. It's a discount. Okay, next one. All right, that's a no-go. So those were stocks that I don't own between, $300 to $400. And I decided to buy some and not others. Now I'm going to actually continue what I'm doing. This is like my little homework. I'm going to look at stocks between 200 and 300. Now there's 48 items, so that'll take me a lot longer to sort through. And y'all ain't got time for that. But thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something. At least you're being introduced to like the names of stocks, the different types of stocks, the sectors. You've got some energy stocks, some communications. There's so many out there. I really didn't know. Oh, look, Waste Management. That's a goodie. Let's see. That's like one of the best stocks. 227. I'm just gonna stay out because it's 235. It's like I'm just gonna stay out, but it's had incredible performance. Look at that. Let me just see if there's anything on this list I really, really want. But then I'm still gonna go through when I sign off. Jordan Restaurants, just take a look real quick. See what I sold it off for no, it's around the same. I'm good. But I do want to do these in order. There's more. All right. So yeah. And I don't recognize all of them, but since I've been doing this for so long, so like it's going to pay off for me later because I'm going to be familiar with so many stocks. So right now I have owned over 3,000 different stocks, and I don't know if you can like remember them all, but I like being able to like identify the tickers and know what they stand for. Like GE being General Electric, PGR is Progressive. I mean, some of them are more simple than others. Some you might forget, need a little refresher. They're not as obvious. This is actually a group that this is for trading. Let me see what I paid for this. $250. It's at $276. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. But this is actually like a trading platform, like an exchange. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you have a great day in the markets. And I'm trying to grow this account just like some of you are. You can share in the comments maybe the size of your account if you're comfortable sharing that, or how long you've been doing this for. And I will help you however I can. And I just wish us all luck in this crazy world. So happy trading.